From the Detroit Free Press, it's Thursday. Here are today's top stories, presented by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Bush's has over 4,000 Michigan products, including the freshest fruit and vegetables, meat, seafood, and baked goods. Stop by one of Bush's 16 locations for the personal service you expect from your neighborhood grocer.
For the Detroit Free Press Autos team, I'm Jamie LaRue. A severe shortage of new cars means some dealers have stopped honoring the corporate discount programs. At GM, dealer participation in various corporate discounts is voluntary. Still, usually all GM dealers honor discounts such as employee or friends and family. But GM said some of its dealers are not honoring its various discounts at the moment due to extremely low inventory. Stellantis, which directs dealers on the terms of its discount programs, told dealers to end the supplier and friends and family discounts on certain 2021 model year Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles. Ford said its dealers are still honoring its discount programs. A global shortage of semiconductor chips used in car parts has brought most new vehicle production to a halt and created unprecedented low inventory levels. That means dealers can command close to or even over sticker price for the few new cars they have in stock.
I'm Frank Witzel with the Detroit Free Press. Throughout Michigan, especially Metro Detroit, residents are asking, why is there an abundance of oak nuts this year? One person posted to a Facebook group for suburban gardeners that she had lived in her home, which has 2 epic oaks that are easily a century old, for nearly 30 years, and until this year, they had never dropped an acorn. Suddenly, they're falling like crazy. She asked, should I be concerned? The short answer is no, unless you're parking under an oak tree. In that case, move your car, especially if it's leased, because when you turn it in, you're likely going to have to pay to repair all the tiny dents that those nuts leave on your vehicle's roof. Biologists call the overproduction of acorns and other nuts like walnuts and hickory nuts masting. Bert Craig, a horticulture professor at Michigan State University, recently told Michigan Radio this year's mast was triggered by stress during last year's summer. Stress is one of the things that triggers trees to flower and thus produce more acorns. For the most part, Craig and other tree experts said this year's large mast of tree nuts shouldn't be a problem, aside from the annoyance of running over them with a lawnmower, stepping on them, and listening to them fall on your roof. But the nuts are food for wildlife, so it should be a good year for the squirrels.
I'm Andrew Hammond for the Free Press Sports Department. The Detroit Grand Prix may be returning to its roots very soon. When the Detroit Grand Prix was first run back in 1982, action took place in downtown Detroit. Bud Dinker, the president of Penske and chairman of the Grand Prix, presented a proposal to the Detroit City Council that would bring the race back to the downtown area. The race ran in downtown from 1982 to 1992 before moving to Belle Isle. If the Grand Prix proposal is successful, the return to downtown could happen as early as 2023.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com. If you're a fan and want to support our quality local journalism, subscribe. Go to freep.com/special offer.